Hello and welcome. Today we are talking about Payne's grey. If you look closely, this color can be considered as blue, black and something in between. It is named after William Payne, who was an English watercolour painter born in Devon in 1760. William was also a tutor. He is not only famous for the creation of Payne's grey, he is also credited with the technique of splitting a wet brush to make different marks for foliage and using the side of a dry brush to make rock-like textures in the foreground. He was criticized back in his time because as a tutor maybe he was reducing the painting process into step-by-step approach, how-to style. But these methods of using the brush in a certain way to have a certain result were not new. They were used by Chinese artists in the past, maybe even earlier than the 15th century. It's probably obvious that Payne's grey was not a single pigment. It was a combination of a few different colors. But although not everyone agrees, it's a color that can create some kind of balance because it gives the ability to have some depth, texture and shadow without using a black, which, especially for watercolors, is not recommended. Payne's grey specifically became a favorite for storm clouds, twilight scenes and architectural shadows because it carries mood while remaining transparent and alive, not flat. The Winsor and Newton Cotman Payne's grey reflects this traditional practical heritage. As part of the Cotman range, it is designed to be reliable, affordable and accessible, especially for students and everyday sketching. It has relatively good flow and smooth handling. This specific version, as you can see, has some blue undertone. It leans towards cool tones, making it suitable for skies, water reflections and architecture. It has medium staining properties and spreads evenly in water, allowing for soft washes and gentle gradients without harsh edges. You can say that when you see diluted, is soft silvery blue-grey, ideal for light shadows. But when you use just a little bit of water and make it dense, you can say that it's a near black color. But as we said before, not flat, is more open. Personally, I use this color for my urban sketching, indeed for shadows and sometimes for the windows, because they are not totally black, sometimes they are bluish and reflect the sky, so I think it's the perfect color for that. Most of the time I don't use it on its own, I put a little bit extra blue. Sometimes I mix it with purple and I put lots of water, almost barely having any color on it, and it can give a very nice shadow on a concrete. Not every artist chooses this color. What is your opinion? Have you ever used it? Will you use it? And if yes, for what? I would like to know in the comments. Thank you for watching this episode and I'm looking forward to the next one.